So you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And you get one draw per turn. What is the one card that you would want to blow your opponent out of the water? The one card that sets your entire deck off. In today's video, we're going to share, in our opinion, the top 10 one-card combos in Yu-Gi-Oh!
So first on the list for me is going to be Tour Guide of the Underworld. Is it of or from?
Yeah.
It's from the Underworld?
Tour Guide from...
Whatever. TGU. For those of you who, obviously everybody at this point should know what Tour Guide does.
She's been around the block.
She's been around for about 4 years, 3 years?
She's been around the block.
Anyway, she's been around for a long time.
5 years.
Yo, 5, actually right, 5 years. She's been around for, but when she first came out, she was at 3, and she immediately saw a lot of play as soon as she came out of the pack. Extreme Victory, if I remember correctly. Just that you can top deck her, and you're just like, oh, top deck, bam.
One card rank 3.
One card rank 3. This is even before Dante, so just imagine her now how crazy it is now to know that just topping her or searching her with Scorn is just that good, because no matter what happens with the rest of the cards in my hand, if I still have Tour Guide, I have a rank 3 plus other utilities that she's going to go into.
Yeah,
so.
all as well. And she, for her time was just you could make a lot of safe things.
Yeah.
When Zen Mains came out, it could be an easy Zen Mains.
Net Equip Engineer.
Early on, Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Whatever, the
Dragon,
2500 one. Like Levier, Instant Levier.
Yes.
Like things like that. Tour Guide was just a great combo starter, a great first turn play.
Wind Up Carriers and Mighty.
Yeah.
You remember Zen Mighty? Yeah.
Woo, fun.
That stuff.
Mine is gonna be Tour Guide's, I guess, sort of cousin at this point. SPEEDROID TERRORTOP.
Oh yes.
Similarly functioning card. More or less. It really just does about the same thing.
Yeah.
It.
Especially get another one, rank 3, or you can get the tuner, goes for a synchro. That's literally the only difference between it and Tour Guide, the fact that you can't use the monster Tour Guide brings out for synchro material. Other than that, they're the same thing. So
yeah, nothing really special to say there. It's just.
But TERRORTOP does save you your normal summon because you can special summon.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true.
But yeah, just want to get those out the way. Next on the list is going to have to be it's for some of you older players. Infernity Archfiend.
Ooh, a fun one.
Everybody who knows, and if you don't know, if you draw into an Infernity Archfiend while you have no cards in hand,
your opponent cries.
Yeah, your opponent goes, you top deck, no cards in hand. Oh, reveal it to my opponent, special summon. And when this card is special summon while you control no cards in hand, get anything out your deck.
Literally,
just whatever.
Pandora's box opens.
Hey, I'm just gonna find this and play it.
Because sometimes you just end with fields that are actual, just BS.
Unbreakable.
It's
and
pretty dumb.
If you remember back in its prime, we had triple, Infernity Barrier. So you would have triple Infernity Barrier with 4 synchros and Infernity, and double Infernity Break.
Yeah.
A literally unbreakable board.
Lost it many a time.
So
it's great.
Infernity Archfiend is probably one of the best ones on this
card.
list.
It deserves to stay limited.
He's horrible. What you got?
Even though people disagree. Mine's gonna be one of my favorite ones. Neptibus. Neptibus, the Atlantean Prince. Yes. I've waited for this card to be released for a long time, so I was really happy when it came out. Mermals are kind of stupid. When this got out, you start to realize why things like Dragoons can't go to 3, and why this sometimes. Okay, let's talk about the fact that Mermals somehow always open with this thing.
Always.
It's
100%.
It's either it's summoned or it's 1-for-1 or it's diva or it's something. Pitch Dragoons, grab Dragoons, start just pitching stuff, and you get OTK'd, and it's about as simple as that. And, to think that you don't actually need anything else in your hand. It really is. It's just a one-card thing. If you've got the Dragoons in your deck, you just send a search, and then search, and then do things. And it's rep. That card, yes, it's maybe not generic for other decks to use, like Archfiend, I guess.
Right.
But still, it's very powerful. It alone can lead to entire OTKs. So, just taken in that context, it's pretty darn good. What about you?
Alright, my next card, and remember he did say this card you want to top deck. And it doesn't mean that you have other cards in hand, so just put that out there as well. But the card that I have to say for the next on the list will be DRACO Face Off. We all know DRACO Face Off was probably the best card in any Pendulum deck that was played in probably the last 6 months. That's why I had to get limited. But if you top deck into a DRACO Face Off, you're getting yourself a full scale at some point, because you're bringing out 2 monsters from the deck, and either you have a monster on board or a monster in your Pendulum Zone to make a scale to make a Pendulum Summon. Just that one card alone was able to extend your plays a lot further than anything else in the deck. In fact, that one card alone can be arguably almost just as good, if not better, than Monkey Board itself.
It's
So.
just a one card setup, you know, and that was no one really liked when they saw Draco face off. I mean, I guess that's like many of the cards on this list.
Yeah.
But yeah, Draco face off. It's an oldie but goodie. Not even that old, but like not played as much maybe.
Not anymore, but yeah, still really good. I mean, still a playable card.
How about SHIRANUI Solitaire? You play this deck, so you know a lot about this.
Yes, I do. And if anybody's been keeping up the meta, you know about Sage, because I don't know why they changed it to Solitaire, but you know about SHIRANUI Sage as well. Pretty much, he's a one card level 8 or rank 4 that you want on the field. Pretty much, you're gonna go. Pretty much, he triggers any zombie, including himself, brings out a zombie tuner with 0 defense, which of course we all know is gonna be unit zombie, and you just make plays from there. You can just pretty much dump potentially 3 monsters to your graveyard off of this one card. So I can top deck into this and pretty much, I'm not excited to go for game, but I can make a pretty, I can make a really good board off this one card, and literally just off that one card. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's kind of more in the vein of Neptibus in that it's like deck specific, but that doesn't change the fact that it's just a really good.
It's a really good card. You draw it. I mean, I'm not saying you draw it, you win, but you draw it, you can make a really good setup. Like it just puts you in a position to where they have to do something about it itself before it brings out anything else. So.
Your turn again, actually.
Actually, for my next,
your monster.
I know it's whatever.
The next 3 cards all have the same word in them. Did you know? Funny enough.
He's right. But I'm gonna take for my next one. I'm gonna take Instant Fusion. And I have to take Instant Fusion because we all know the Instant Fusion. I remember when we were all waiting for Nordic to be released in the TCG. We played with it a lot, and then after a while, when Nordic finally got released, we didn't play with it as much. But we all can't negate the fact that if you play Instant Fusion and you have a live Nordic with any target in the graveyard, you're about to make a hell of a play. You're about to make a Dweller, Utopia Beyond, a Synchro, especially if you got a level 4 tuner. I mean, just the fact that like
at the worst, it's a 1 card rank 4.
Yeah, at the worst,
it can be like entire plays.
He's right. I mean, and then let's not even talk about how good it is in fucking Mermills. We're not even gonna go with that.
Yeah, like a lot of decks can like really push it, but no matter what, it's like really good. It was for a while, a lot of decks just ran 1 or 2 Instant Fusions just because why not? Like
Norton, yeah, make plays. Instant Fusion is a good card to top deck.
Speaking of fusions, let's talk Brilliant Fusion.
Yes.
Another 1 card play that just kind of sets up entire engines and gives you pluses. It didn't get hit on the ban list, first of all, so.
You know a card is good.
Play that engine.
You know a card is good in the game when a deck that doesn't even use their extra deck, i.e. Monarchs, is starting to play it.
Yep.
You know a card is good when a deck that is built to stop extra deck monsters is playing an extra deck monster. That's just how good it is. Like it tells you how good that card is.
Card got hat trick or banned. Or damage juggler, whichever
damage
one.
Juggler. I mean, same thing. I mean, trick clan damage juggler, they're the bits. But anyway, next on the list, we're going to go with an oldier. This is definitely oldie, and some of you new players may not even know that it exists, unfortunately.
Older Fusion.
Yes, Future Fusion. I mean, you guys got to know Future Fusion. Future Fusion in this format right now would be fucking sick. Like, you have no idea.
Just couldn't be allowed.
Future Fusion lets you send the material for a fusion monster to your grave from the deck, and in 2 turns, you summon that fusion monster. But you didn't care. Who cared? You just wanted those monsters in the grave.
The fact that you got to activate, like, 3, 4, 5 Foolish Burials in 1 card.
1 card. And when I'm saying that, if you play Blue Eyes, Future Fusion is the best card.
You're done.
Inferno is as well.
Yeah.
You can literally send your entire deck to the graveyard.
Send
them all. I can't lose this game.
The height of this card's power for a little bit of history was Chaos Dragons. You know, it really kind of like was the advent of the whole just send 5 things in your engine set up.
Dark Flare, Red Eyes DMD.
Everything, and it's done. Like you activate Future Fusion. If it resolved, it's done.
Yeah, they had to stop it on activation.
Your deck is set up. Like your deck is done, and that's kind of scary to think that 1 card could be 5 Foolish Burials, but it is, and just, per chance they didn't get rid of Future Fusion.
You actually brought out the 5.
You actually get to summon, like 5-headed or whatever.
Which should never happen, but if you did, you're already losing anyway, so you can just chalk that game up to a loss.
And the final card on the list, maybe not necessarily number 1. These weren't ordered exactly, but
Yeah, but
roughly, Rescue Rabbit.
Yes.
And I was gonna include Rescue Cat, but I just decided like Rabbit is a little bit newer, a little bit more relevant to the times. You could say them both, whatever. But Rescue Rabbit was Lagia, was Dino Rabbit, was a whole format. Yeah. So
Chidori, anything that you wanted to bring out.
Yeah, it just made things. And it's to quickly touch on Rescue Cat. Honestly, the more broken card, right? Rescue Cat, X Sabers made it good, Cat Synchro made it good. It didn't even have like a once per turn clause or anything
no.
like that, and banish itself. It
just tribute, bring out monsters. We're going in like free.
But either way, opening with Rescue Rabbit or Rescue Cat, not so much Hamster. One card, you're set up. You have a safe field. You've got plays.
Yeah. And
so those are our 10. There are loads of honorable mentions.
Some of the honorable mentions will be Form Power Monkey Board, Tinky, D.D. Kepler.
Cleaford Scout.
Yeah, Cleaford Scout.
Those
just these one card things, Wolf Bark, things like that. They just say, you play me and you get an extra whatever.
You just get something. You kind of get to start playing. And so you can even, if you're really stretching it, you can even say Rhoda.
Yeah,
that's true.
Someday Rhoda just becomes whatever you want. Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, so those are, in our opinion, 10 most the best one card combos.
Right.
We were gonna do a 2-card combos one, but 2-card combos get a bit vague. They kind of get more situational, more like, is that really a 2-card combo?
You guys will hate us for it.
So, in the comments though, what are your favorite 1-card combos? Whether it's for your specific deck, or just kind of in general, what do you? I mean, I'm sure you hate our list because everything that any YouTuber ever does is wrong.
I got one more honorable mention. It's my personal one.
Let's hear it. What's up?
Rank Up Magic the 7th one. I've won so many games off of that damn card.
I like that.
I've won so many games off of that damn card.
Really good top deck.
Top deck until this 45 attack monster. Oh my god, I just got game. I just put that out there.
And I agree. Like, there's so many cards that just could have made this list. So in the comments, leave yours. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! New videos Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Check out my sponsor, TCGplayer. They're really cool. They have singles and sealed product and other card games and articles, and it's just a really great website.
It's a great information base.
Also, subscribe to just that.
Subscribe just to YouTube.
Yeah.
Team APS.
That. None of the other channels. Just us. So that's the video. Hope you guys liked it, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.